Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This will be, different, because this is actually a real-life video. I'm out by the retention pond in my neighborhood. Just kind of walking around. There's a spot over there by the sewage entrance that I normally go over to with, very bad fishing equipment and fish. Mainly only getting tiny little things. A lot of ducks over there right now, though. Maybe over here, there's sometimes a huge fish. I see the fins of them a lot. Got a picture, I can kind of see the back of one a bit. And I'm not seeing any right now, but they're huge. They're like bigger than the average catfish, at least. I don't know what kind of fish it is, but they're out here. You can also see bubbling. I don't know that much about what lives in Florida, but when I asked someone about it, they said it's probably a turtle making a burrow under the water, which apparently, snapping turtles are the most common turtle in Florida around here, which I did not know. So, he was told to probably stay away from that, because I don't want to get bitten by one of those things. There goes all the birds. No, I don't see anything over there. Let's see here. Gotta watch out when walking through here. There's some freaking sharp plants out here for some reason. Right over by like this forested area. Always worried there's gonna be a gator in there. Because Florida. Doesn't help that I'm fishing right by the sewers, which apparently it's not just an urban legend that they're in the sewers. They travel through the sewers during the day to try and get away from the heat. Which they also are far more active at night for the same reason that they travel through sewers. To get away from the heat. So, not very active during the day. If you see them out in the open, they're probably dinner, just be taking a nap or something, sunbathing. There's the fishing thing. Is it not over here? Sorry for sniffling. Still a bit sick. I don't see the fishing thing though. I left it here. I have a friend who comes here too. He's actually the one who owns the fishing thing, but I don't know if he's been out here since I have last. So, I do not see the fishing thing. For reference, it's really just kind of like an orange pan-looking thing. Holes in it. Maybe I might see a turkey at the corner of my eye, maybe. If I'm careful. Or, not careful, if I'm lucky, you'll see one. I did not realize how little storage my phone had for videos. This video probably cut, this video will cut in a few seconds. And I will figure out how to make it longer, but that's it. Hey guys, welcome back. This is probably still part of the previous video. If that gets posted or added to this, whatever. I'm actually out here fishing. Well, I ended up looking for the fishing thing because I was running out of space. Where the fishing thing actually is. Oops. Yeah, I don't think it's out here. Well, at least stay here for a bit. They look really good. Some close-ups of the fish. You can see any here. There's a dragonfly I cannot get a good image of. Let's see if I can get a good view of any fish. in. Should be able to see some fish in the video footage of that. Ah, crap. Well, this was going to be an actual fishing video. Actually gonna fish in it, but... Oh. This is a broken piece of it. Oh, that's more broken pieces of it. Okay, it's been broken. That's great. And I don't have anything else to fish with. I mean, I've caught one with my bare hands before. Don't know if I can do it again. Probably not. Got lucky, found the dumbest fish at the right time. Don't really see nothing big from where I am. It's a very shallow spot. Anyway, if I'm gonna get something big, you take the fishing thing that I use and scoop it through here. And sometimes we'll get bigger fish, not big fish, but still bigger. That's a pretty clamshell. I've never seen one that colored like that before. Yeah, no, I guess it just looked weird like that because it was under the water. The way it was reflecting it. Small school fish. I'm looking for. Just want where they're closer to land, though. Might try for a minute or two to catch them with my bare hands. Probably won't get nothing. It's a pretty stupid idea. It's cool when it works. But hard to do with only one hand, and I gotta record it, so. That was a loud splash. I'm gonna go figure out what it is. So to attract fish, I could throw this wood in there and to see. It causes movement. Scares them around. Focused on the movement more, maybe. Nah, it's too slow to react. Grab them. Oh, whatever. I won't actually try and catch them with my bare hands. Or maybe you'll come back and do that. But I heard a loud sploosh. Probably could hear it in the video too. Want to see if I can figure out what on earth that was. I don't see any birds around here right now. See a tiny little black fin over there. A tiny little black dot fin or something. Something I have to do for fish. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Super sharp plants. Forgot they were there. Whatever it was probably moved off by now. Moved on by now. I need to recording. Crap, scratch myself one of those things again. Crap, those things actually hurt. Like they kind of look like these plants, but a bit bigger. They hurt quite a bit. It's like getting an ant bite from a kind of like a small ant bite. Kind of what it feels like. Try to describe it in an easy to understand way, at least. See a tiny little black fin. Not seeing any of those big fish around here. There's a bird being weird off in the distance. Never seen a. Oh man, it put its head under the water. Didn't know I never supposed to do that. The birds, whatever. Wait, there was a black bird, a swan or something. Oh, there it is. Moving around in an odd pattern. Zoom back out. You can see right off there, kind of in the middle of that little dipping area. So I got a pretty good picture of one of those big fish. Of course, you can't see much, mainly just the fin and a bit of its back. They don't come too close to the shoreline. Don't tend to come close to it at all. Crap moving around in the trees. There's some ducks. Yeah, that's right. That's right, I touch grass sometimes. Not that much of a... Not that big of a nerd. I touch grass. See one of those tiny fins again. Big fish, though. Ducks flying off. Then the first times I was out here for my friend. We're over there by those houses. We're walking over there. There's an average-sized duck. This kid, he runs at that duck with this stick, charging at it like he's gonna freaking stab the thing. Duck just kind of looks at him, stares at him for a second. He kind of stops, thinking that the duck would have ran away by then. Kind of confused for a second. Starts to walk and normally walk towards it, and then it runs, and then the normal walking scares it enough to go into the water and swim away. No. Screaming at it while running with a giant stick doesn't scare that thing. But just slowly walking towards it does. I guess that might be a bit more intimidating, but I don't know how much ducks understand intimidation. There's a feather. I'm not seeing any of those big fish. See, there's that same bird from before. Over there, it's kind of standing there. So I'm hoping to see some of those big fish. I'm only seeing small fins. Any of the big guys. The big ones are normally like a white color, pretty thin. And they normally stick pretty far out of the water. Of course, as my luck has it, it took me a couple of days to actually be able to get a picture of one. They were smart. They dove under anytime I tried to get a picture. I'd even lined up to get a good picture, and one dove under right then. And here's a Florida story of gators. We're over in the park, driving down. We see a gator, so we get out. We're getting ready to take a picture. I'm literally, like, trying to take a selfie with a gator. A wild gator, mind you. And there's a bit of a drop to get down into the water. It's a sheer drop because we're in a park on the road. And below where our feet is kind of like an opening to go between that side of the lake. And then to go under the road onto the other side of the lake. So I'm standing there. I line my phone up in a way that I can see the gator in the picture. In the spot that I want it to be. So then I start lining myself up. So I'm not really looking at the gator in the image. Looking at myself at that moment. You hear this huge splash come from behind me. I'm terrified. I jump, almost fall backwards into the water, which would have sucked. And my sister had already gotten a picture of it just chilling there, sleeping. You know, right then and there, it had jumped into the water. Startled me. And we could see it under the water swim down under the road. And, it leaves, like, these stream-looking marks. We walk over to the other side, take a look down. Can't see any traces of the gator. Now, we left after that because, can't see the gator, can't get a picture of it. My guess is that it had gone under that road and was waiting to see if anybody would fall in. Because, it's a carnivore, it's going to eat you. Of course, we didn't do anything to test that theory because we're not stupid. Or at least not that stupid. I will admit we are stupid, but not that stupid. Of course, my sister keeps saying she's going to send the picture to me. Never does. Apparently she sent it to my grandpa, though, because that's who was with us. It was cool, though. It was a cool experience. Not the first time I've seen a wild gator, probably the closest I've been to one. A while back I went up into the mountains in New Mexico. There are some pictures on my channel from it. I think it's right after a video where where it's directed specifically to another YouTuber, Starzo. We're up there. I'm jogging, like I'm trying to jog while I'm up there, because we're only a couple 100 feet from the top of the mountain, so it's the air is pretty thin up there. So I'm trying to run at a normal speed for a normal period of time, and try to get my body to be able to run and move around the same way I would down in normal air with normal air thickness, which is incredibly hard. And I managed to gain back to being in a similar speed. Sorry about that weird cut. Some lady wanted to talk to me for a minute. But like I was saying, I got back to a relatively normal speed and endurance for me. And so I'm running down the road. And I jump on this big rock, I'm kind of like, I'm getting ready to take a selfie of me where I can see off the mountain. Look, I get everything situated. I hit the camera button. And I look closer at my phone screen and I'm like, what on earth is that brown thing? I look behind me, there's a deer right there. Like probably not even 10 feet away from me. That was crazy. Of course, this was a buck, so I just walked away calmly. Didn't want to get stabbed by a freaking buck. But it was cool. It was cool. This feels weird. I'm just talking to myself, really. Not saying much. And that's going to be the end of this video. Bye. Okay, I was totally going to end that video off. I don't know if it's going to be a part of it or not, but corgis! Just walking these corgis in here. There's another one. I swear. Sorry, there's another one. Look, a little doggy. A little doggy. Look at the cute little doggy. I wonder if it'll let me pet it. Is it an angry doggy, or is it a happy boy? You see, there's another doggy. Well, I'm not going to try and pet it because I don't know if it's angry or not. But dog, so cool. Hey guys, this is probably, I think, the 5th time I've said that. Just this one video, but I saw some bubbling right over there, so I'm just gonna not that long after I ended it off last time after the corgi thing, I heard a weird noise or something like that. I believe that's similar to the noise a gator makes. You know what, why am I going closer to investigate? This is stupid. I said I wasn't that stupid, I'm acting that stupid. I said earlier, I was supposed to stay away from gators. Proving myself wrong. Bubbling stomped. Well, the motion seems to have stomped as well. Of course. Right over the green things in the water. Yeah, it was right in front of those. Wait, I see something right there. I was literally, that opening right there is where I normally go in and out of here from. Right by that tree is where I leave the stick. I'd already put it down. I'm starting to walk back. I normally walk back while looking at it at the lake or pond. So all that bubbling, I was like, holy crap, gator. Or holy crap, something that's alive. Then turned around, started to walk over towards the water. I was like, yeah, if this is a gator, I can't beat the thing up with my bare hands. Probably can't beat it with a stick either, but better than my bare hands. I highly doubt I'm gonna have to keep this video going. I highly doubt I'm gonna start this video up again because we'll be out of here there in a minute. Don't want to accidentally show a license plate or nothing. So, or anyone's address or nothing. So, I'm gonna end the video here. See you all next time.